It's cold outside, and I'm slipping in the snow. You never said a thing, but I knew when it was time to go. It's cold outside, I got salt stains on my shoes. I'm waiting and I'm wondering, people, what the hell I'm gonna do. Now everything was fine until you blew my world apart. Got me picking up the pieces of my broken heart. It's cold outside, and I'm standing on the bus. I'm jammed in like a sardine.
Morning, everybody. Hey, John.
It's a long, long ride, and I guess I'll never know.
Kind of early for people to be watching videos.
I'm standing broken hearted, and I'm scuffling on the Greyhound floor.
How's everybody doing this morning? Put on your long johns if you're heading out to work this morning, because it's a chilly one out here. They're calling for about 20 centimeters of snow here in Niagara this weekend. There's a pretty strong wind coming out of the west right now. It's Wednesday morning, and I'm out here in St. Catharines. Trudeau is here in town right now. He's across the street from me. Let's see if I can turn this camera around. There we go. I'm on Ontario Street in St. Catharines. You're looking at JJ Caps and the Holiday Inn Suites here on Ontario Street, and patriotic Canadians out here protesting against Trudeau. Hey guys, say hi to Facebook. We have Niagara's finest here, and I have to be honest with you folks, as always, Ron Devereaux's been in touch with the Niagara Regional Police prior to us coming out here, told them where we were going to be, who we are. They know us. They come up and they tell me this morning, the police officer that's sitting here off camera behind me, beside my truck where it's parked right now. You guys can't see it, it's behind me. He said to me this morning, he said, "What is it you guys are upset about?" And I said, well, a whole bunch of things, but for starters, the fact that we, the citizens of this country, no longer have the right to innocent until proven guilty. And we're upset about the fact that you police can now walk into our backyard during our family barbecue and charge us with DUI unless we can prove that we haven't driven our car in the last 2 hours. And he started nodding his head going, hey, I didn't become a cop in a communist country. I became a cop in Canada. They don't like these laws and what our government is doing any more than we do. Go ask any cop out there. They'll tell you they didn't put on a uniform to be Mao Zedong or Stalin's communist enforcement. That's not why they became cops. And they're no more happy about these new laws and what Trudeau is doing to our country, the country that these police officers swore an oath to protect. They're no more happy about what's going on than you, me, and the average citizen.
Morning. Morning. How are you? Very good. So good. Little asshole just decided to show up. Right.
Morning, guys. Say hi to Facebook.
Good. How's it going, buddy?
Good, good. And you?
Oh, great. Just great. Morning.
Morning.
Nice sign.
Nice signs.
Yeah, it is nice sign. Get moved.
And we got one up here. No carbon tax. Economy killer, not environment saver.
I didn't write it.
Well, the wind's blowing it. Eat my yellow shorts. That's priceless, brother. There you go, folks. We getting horn honks as always. We got another member across the street over here. Ron Devereaux and Frank are down on this side of the intersection.
Hello, dude.
Morning, boss.
How you doing?
I'm good. Say hi to Facebook.
Hello, Facebook. Welcome to
And
St.
your sign
Catharines.
this morning, Trudeau, public enemy number one.
10-4.
And the main man, Ron Devereaux's sporting two sides of a sign. He can flip it back and forth and give you double vision.
Good morning, Canada. We're out here doing the
I love that sign. Stop electing idiots. But birds of a feather flock together.
Well, folks, if you happen to see the town hall from Brock University last night,
Let me close in here a bit, Ron, because the wind may cut us out. There you go.
if you saw the town hall from Brock University last night, that was the most disgusting insult of anybody's intelligence that I can imagine. The questions, are those really the questions that are of major concern to Canadians? Like, a kid asked, are you a Habs fan or a Leafs fan? And then another child is allowed to ask a question, how did you become Prime Minister? And then another child is allowed to ask a question, what are you doing, what is your plan to mitigate climate change effects from the tar sands? And the kid couldn't even say the word mitigate. He wasn't even old enough to understand what the word was. Like, it was so staged, I thought I was watching an episode of The Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette.
It was so pathetic. The audience was clapping, clapping, clapping. Obviously, Chris Biddle and Vance Badaway stalked the audience with all of their volunteers. Like, it was so biased. And he comes out, and at the beginning, of course, he says, well, we want to do these kind of town halls because we want to get the feedback and hear what Canadians have to say and what their concerns are. That was the most disgusting, insulting display of liberal hypocrisy and lies that you could imagine, and especially when it was staged at what is supposed to be an intellectual institution, an institution of education, and the Liberals walked in there, and if that's what Brock's approved of, and I can't believe that Brock would approve of that, like, the Liberal show last night was the Gong Show.
The Gong Show with the unknown politician. And Gene, the dancing machine. Remember that show, The Gong Show? That was
I
hilarious.
remember. That's why
That was
I have.
hilarious.
That's why I have this sign, folks. That says "Stop electing idiots." Justin Trudeau, the poster boy for lies, hypocrisy, and stupidity. I'm so happy to be out here this morning, folks. Gives me a chance to see that there really are people who have brains and can evaluate, give us the horn honks and the thumbs up that they are objectively evaluating that Justin Trudeau, everything he touches is an absolute disaster. Canada is just being destroyed by Justin Trudeau. He's not ruling Canada or governing Canada for the benefit of the people of Canada. He's got his own selfish, arrogant, elitist, globalist agenda, and that's what he's promoting at our expense, sending our tax dollars offshore to every possible country in the world. And every time you watch the news, there's stories about, well, we don't have enough money to fix the potholes. We don't have enough money for improve the infrastructure in so many cities. We have so many homeless people. We have indigenous people on their reserves who don't have drinking water. Like, it's the list is endless, folks. Please talk to your friends, wake them up, make sure that you are doing everything possible to spread the word, and Trudeau has to be, as my sign says, we have to flush the turtle on October the 21st.
Thanks, Ron.
Thanks, folks.
I'll let him get back to chattering and shivering in the cold. It is windy and chilly out here. Frank's busy doing a happy dance in the middle of the sidewalk here to stay warm.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of horn honks, brother.
Yes, yes.
Trudeau, mentally ill sociopath, must resign.
Definitely.
I hope some of you folks go out and get yourself a vest. Make yourself a sign. It doesn't have to be something fancy. It can be simple with a magic marker and a plain ordinary hunk of cardboard. Hang a Canadian flag off a hockey stick. A couple of patriots up the far end up here have done just that. They're using
protest.
Yes, vest up and protest is exactly right. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about standing on guard for thee. And that's what these Canadians are doing. And they deserve your support, whether it's a honk of a horn or a hot cup of Timmy's coffee while they're standing out here and you're out running around doing errands and you happen to see them. Go grab a cup of coffee and a couple of creamers and a couple of sugars. You don't have to know how they take it. They can make it themselves. But a hot cup of coffee, that little bit of you guys are doing what needs to be done, that little bit of Canadian moral support goes a long damn way, folks. It really does. It makes a huge difference. If you care about this country, you can show that by supporting the people who are out here doing what you know needs to be done. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It really is that simple. As soon as I got here this morning, I parked right across the street from this group of people over here. I have no idea who they are. The police don't know who they are. They're carrying signs against this, and I stand with Eunice Stoughton, whatever the hell Eunice Stoughton is. Consultation is not consent. I don't know what that means. Consultation of what? But as soon as I got here and stepped out of my truck, people started calling, "Hey, Duke, where's your hockey stick?" Needless to say, me and my beard are well known by patriots and the enemies of Canada. Trust me, Mr. Biddle, good old Chris the Bigot Biddle, he knows who I am. I'm gonna pop across the street here, let you folks meet some more patriots here, and then I'm gonna shut this video down, grab a sign, and join Canadians on the sidewalk. And I made it across the road without getting run over. Yay me! Say hi to Facebook, folks.
Hello, Facebook. Good morning. Yes, we've been out here since 6:30. We're making it. Trudeau went over there, and we all thought we would be able to catch him here. Couldn't do it. His barricade came over here.
So he snuck in around you?
He snuck in around us. He did see a couple of our signs, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but...
Well, we're just waiting for him to get out to see if we can kind of get a civilized conversation with him. You know.
Civilized conversation with an uncivilized semi-human. Okay.
They're not causing any trouble. We just want to talk.
Well, no.
Yes, we want to talk. But he will talk to us.
He doesn't... Well, he does. He talks to us.
And
he doesn't talk with us.
Absolutely. And he picks out who he wants to question beforehand.
Well, did you see last night's
Yes, I did, sir.
Brock meeting?
Yes, I did.
If that wasn't a hand-picked audience with preset questions, the one kid couldn't even pronounce the words that he was asking.
That's right.
Let alone know what they mean. We'll be back.
The mic to anybody, it seemed over 30. You know, where my
No, of course not.
grandfather
No
was
one
in
with the
war.
ability of critical thought.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
We'll be back.
All right, thank you.
Hi, guys. Nice hockey stick with a flag. Yay! Can't get more Canadian than that. A hockey stick and a maple leaf flag.
The United Nations should not run our borders. We are a sovereign country, and that's very important. Our vets didn't go to war for the United Nations despots to run our country. Thank you.
Like I keep telling you folks, my shows, my videos, they're not about me. They're about Canadians. Even poor frostbitten ones like this guy. How you doing this morning, boss?
Not bad.
You got a message for everybody on Facebook or for Trudeau in case they're watching? Because they will, more than likely.
Just take care of Canadians first.
Take care of Canadians first. Well, folks, that's about as simple and truthful as it gets. Say goodbye to everybody, folks. We're going to sign off, turn this phone off, and go grab my
I don't
signs.
want my grandfather that died, that passed away, who was in World War II, left his family, volunteered, and he returned to civilization, mobilization, what we call it here in Canada. And my grandmother, who is a Native Indian, but I'm on this side of it, he was Irish. I've got his paperwork. I showed it to Justin Trudeau. I Twittered him, and I got 950 likes right away. It's still going. But, yeah, all our vets, they didn't die in vain, but now it's going to happen that they die in vain, I believe. And just leaving him like that and all the other vets that were protesting against this United Nations, no, it's not right. They died for nothing. Vets are doing work now. I mean, no, it's not right.
It's not right. Folks, I can't say anything more to that. Really. When I stop this video, hit rewind, back up, and listen to the last 3 minutes of this video. Then hit rewind and listen to it again. Keep Canada Canadian.